Welcome back, guys, to the stunning conclusion of the 2-off campaign with Tsui. Tsui is going to tell us all about Jolie, who I've been really looking forward to meeting for a long time. And tell us what's going on, Tsui. So we're here in the throne room. We've made it into the city of brass, past the elemental plane, past the giant, past Navio Star's idiocy. And here we are in the throne room itself, hoping to get some help for the mortal realm. We've had a stunning persuasion attempt from Xilo, who has sold our stories, sold our plight, sold the mortal realm's trouble and woe, and waiting to hear the answer.
Yeah, so Jolie, a.k.a. the guy, sits there in his throne for a moment while he listens to Ulasef explain all this in the most eloquent possible manner. He's totally respectful, totally insightful, and Jolie just kind of smirks.
He's
real good, and he says, I'm afraid that's probably my fault. You see, this world used to be ruled by a god named Kex, and over the centuries, he's gotten weaker because, from what I understand, no one in your realm really knows who he is anymore, and gods tend to get their power from worship, and since no one's worshiping him, he's becoming increasingly weaker. So I decided to take the opportunity to poison him, so to speak, and he's locked out in my basement, so I kind of think it's a good thing for an elemental to be in charge of the elemental plane, don't you guys? I'm sure your plane will be perfectly fine. We just need to give it a few hundred years to sort itself out and let everybody kind of realize that I'm the one in charge now. What do you say? Does that sound good?
Is there any other way how to cancel this?
I'm sorry, say again?
Is there any other way that we can do something like to stop this happening?
You're asking this in character?
Yes, I'm asking that guy.
Not any way that I really feel comfortable with, because I'm kind of fond of my new position of power here.
Sweet, what opposes persuasion?
It's a charisma test, is what I've been using.
Just straight charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's usually there's just like guidelines for setting specific DCs, since it's just a DM thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like, which is basically the same thing. It's he versus his charisma or whatever.
Would you say this argument is?
His argument?
Yeah.
Why don't you give me an insight test to see if he's telling the truth, first of all?
Okay.
Okay, by the way, so is there like door behind us, like opened or closed, or what?
It's still open for the time being. The hall that you guys...
Like if there are guards behind us, I'm just asking if there are visible guards.
Yes, in the same room? No. There were a lot of guards you guys passed on the way in, though.
Okay, so hold up a second. So Jolie, that it makes a lot of sense that an elemental is in charge of the elemental plane, but we really need to come up with some kind of solution to this. And you said that it would take probably, a couple hundred years for this civil war to kind of peter out on its own. Is there any way that we could hasten that up so that perhaps your rule would be more solidified so that the civil war would end?
Well, you could go kill the leaders of all our rival factions. I think that would probably put an end to it, but those guys are pretty deep in enemy territory, and
I whispered to Navio, he seems legit.
As you probably saw on your way here, there's quite a bit of conflict in the border regions as it is. If I couldn't make it deep into their territory, and my forces couldn't. I'm not sure how you would propose to do so.
So right now there's a water elemental controlling the water elementals, etc., for the other factions.
Yes. That's about right, yes.
I see.
But none of them have the leverage of saying that they were the ones who have ownership of Kex, which makes me, obviously, the most powerful. It will just take a bit of time for the rebellious factions to see that.
Is there an obvious staircase down toward this man's basement?
Good.
Visible from this room?
Yeah, the throne room as a basement?
No. The throne room is the throne room. There's one way in and out, and it's
via the basement.
It's back down here via the double doors that you guys came
Awkward.
So where did the
Navio reveals
did the
himself
demon-
from stealth and pretends that he wasn't ever stealth.
He wasn't ever stealthed.
So where did the demon go if there's only one way in and out?
Out.
Through a wall.
Oh.
Through a wall, okay. And right now there's no other creatures in this room other than the four of us and the dude.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's on a nice big chair, and there's
How
a cart.
far
There
is
is-
it away from us?
He
There-
can sit, he can be knocked prone, right?
There is a civil war with other faction leaders as well. This is out of character. Navio likes popsicles.
That's in character.
Yeah, there you go. You guys have to work this out.
What is a popsicle? He says
They don't have that in the planar realm.
as he
Elemental.
muses on his chair. No, I've never heard of this thing.
It's a
Is
refreshing.
it a weapon?
It's a refreshing food type. It's one of the. Do you have pyramids here? Navio's buying time while you guys work out exactly what you're doing.
Okay. While we are doing this, I want to shout out, Bob, behind you! And I cast Hot Monster on that guy.
Hot monster?
The dude? You're casting Hold Monster on the dude?
It's just a creature. He's considered creature, isn't it? Or
Throw
Yeah.
the spell card up.
I mean, it would work. I'm just verifying that you are initiating combat with the dude.
yes.
With the guy.
Okay.
All right, throw the spell up, and I need you to give me a not a persuasion test to see if he turns around or
Deception.
not.
Gotta be deception.
Yeah, deception sounds right. I was gonna look. I was thinking maybe performance, probably deception. That was right.
Performance could
And
be right.
do you know what? I will use my Tides of Chaos to have advantage.
on your deception roll.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you said to the leader of this world, hey, look behind you.
So I said, Bob, look behind you. I called him Bob.
So confused.
That's the point.
Oh, it worked on me. I failed.
All right.
apparently.
Your deception test failed.
God damn it.
He says, "Who's Bob?" And then as you go to cast Hold Magic, we all roll for initiative. So, let me delete you guys from the order so you can put yourself
This-
back in.
This is called being a murder hobo right now.
Yeah.
In the worst way possible.
Yeah.
Why didn't
Okay.
we
Well,
Aren't
like
you
a s-
guys the intelligence characters?
Why
didn't we
not
steal
lump
the
me in with
key
him.
to his basement and teleport there? Or
I know, right?
Do not lump me in with him.
You're both wizards.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would have just been like, yeah, that's fine. Walked out of the room and then just tried to go find his basement. But that's me.
That's fine. We'll just try and kill the guy that just killed the god.
I rolled a
Well,
16.
the god was weak and he did poison the god, so it wasn't.
Okay.
He didn't actually kill the god. He just poisoned him.
what
and then-
if the guy who can transport planes just sort of holds this guy off while we look for the basement, and then he can planeswalk when he's about to die?
All right, let's put you guys in here.
He said to kill the other fractions. I want to kill him to solve the problem.
Well, yes, but the thing is that we could have found the
No,
god.
it's alright.
that-
He's acted. He's pulled.
Yeah.
He made
Hey.
a decision in a one-off.
Okay.
in the
He
last
cannot
part.
drive out Abe.
You could have made a decision.
Only
Nobody
the god
did,
in the
so-
basement
That's right.
can do that.
Ricky's got the fucking. He pulled the trigger, Everyone else is just
All right.
sitting there.
The trigger has been pulled. It is what it is. All right, let's make you.
I don't
a
like usurpers.
You don't like usurpers, what, in general? Okay.
I don't
All
like
right.
Do
somebody.
you have stats for this
Excellent.
character, Sui?
Yeah,
Okay. So he was potentially a combat option anyways. All right.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, he was an option. I figured you'd either kill him or just completely avoid it. So,
Just like the other combat, yeah.
yeah. So, he
All right. So we got
he
Angelina
failed.
angry at us.
Yep, he failed his initial roll against the
He gets hold creature.
Really?
yeah.
He doesn't
For
have
a
like
minute?
a legendary action or anything?
DC 18, I assume? Or what's the...
He critically failed.
Oh, wisdom
Paralysis
saving
for a
throw.
minute?
So DC 18, yeah.
Well, every round he gets to reroll, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, at this time he's paralyzed.
So how does this work for? Was that a surprise round then? Like, how does this work for actual combat?
It's not a surprise round because like it takes like 6 full seconds to like.
I think it would have been
Excellent.
surprise round if the deception roll worked, if I make him turn around, because that would be surprised.
But okay, he rolled ahead of us in initiative. We can see his initiative. He got a 24. So is he
So
acting
on
ahead of
his
us?
round- So on his round, he was just waiting and waiting for us, like listening to what we were saying. Then basically,
So it's essentially
Yeah.
a surprise round.
how about let's just start the initiative roll on Thessaly and just continue on.
Yeah, that's what we are going to be doing. But yes,
All right, you let me know if this counts as the first round for me or not.
Oh right.
I have to count
Is-
arrows.
for purposes of
right.
getting advantage, it won't because he acts before you. For purposes of getting your bonus attack, it will.
Okay.
Because it is your first round, not
Okay, so
the first round. So
after casting Whole Monster, I will...
Wait a second. Can I just say how about just combat happens like normal, but just whenever Felisu's turn comes up, then it is just to cast Hold Monster.
that would work fine too. That actually seems better. I'm sorry, I'm like writing and doing a bunch of different stuff at once here, so yeah, that's fine. So he's going to open his turn, use a bonus action to cast Conjure Fire Elemental.
Can he do that when he's paralyzed?
Felisu's not casting the Paralyze until his turn, so he's not going to be paralyzed until Felisu's turn. That's
Oh, I
what
see.
we decided.
Okay, so Felisu looked kind of a
like
little
fire elementals.
ugly.
So basically,
Felisu started
starts
chanting
casting.
what was clearly a magic spell, so
Yeah.
he's
Right.
Got
doing
it. I
shit,
see.
so-
That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Right, so he's using his bonus action to summon a fire elemental right next to him, and then he is going to move forward to here. How far is that? It's 10, right? That's 15.
Oh
We
boy.
draw from the border. He's going to make a
Should
swing with
clump
his
up
scimitar at Mr.
Felisu?
Goran. Mr. Goran.
He's doing a what to me?
What did Goran do?
He's standing next to Felisu.
Oh shit!
Fair.
He knows you guys. You guys wouldn't be in here together if you weren't all about it. So what was this?
What's he doing to me?
Taking
He's
a swing with his
attacking
big ass sword.
He has a sword?
Yes, it's a 25 to hit.
It's gonna hit. He's not in melee with me. He's like 8,000 fucking miles away from me right now.
See how big he fucking is? He's 15 feet away from you. He's got a big sword.
All right.
He's 20 feet tall.
Probably taller, honestly.
Well, apparently, according to that map, we're 5 foot tall, which isn't true. So he's probably
When
bigger.
you're medium size. I hit my fucking thing wrong. There we go. 23 points of piercing damage.
23 points of piercing damage. Ow.
That's a flesh wound.
I say ow.
End of turn. All right, Goran.
So am I in melee with him now?
Yes. If you try to walk away, he would get a reaction swing.
But we saw him sitting, so he can be knocked prone.
Yes, he can. He's very large, but he can be
I think
knocked
that's
prone.
good logic, right? If you can sit, you can be proned.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I am going to. All right. I'll use an attack action at him, and I'm going to take a shot with my crossbow. I am going to try to shoot him in his foot. And I'm not actually. I lie. I'm just going to shoot the crossbow at him. Okay. All right. There's the roll. That's a 33, and I'm going to make that a trip attack. So I went first here, okay. So he needs to roll against a DC 18 or be knocked prone.
And that's strength?
Yes, sorry, strength check.
Right, Mr. Man.
He's strong or agile?
I don't know. I really, really want to know.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Yes!
All right, you got him.
He is knocked prone.
He
Okay.
rolled the fucking 1 on his D20. It doesn't matter how many bonuses you have if you roll a 1.
Get crit, noob. All right,
He's
I yell
prone.
that, and then I. What happens, by the way, when someone's prone? Do they get to opportunity attack still?
Let me go look at the status for being prone. This was not supposed to go like this.
He's going to be prone
Combines.
after it's paralyzed.
Drop without using any of your speed. Standing up takes more effect to do so. To crawl. What the hell? This doesn't have anything to do with anything. Being prone just says you have to. Oh, game appendix A. God damn it. Fucking A. I need to actually look at the actual specific. Alright.
2982.
Thank you. Prone conditions, movement is provided up to a crawl. Has disadvantage on attack rolls. All attack rolls against the creature have advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage.
Wait,
So I think he still does attacks of opportunity, but they are at disadvantage.
Yes.
am I? And I'm not within 5 feet of him, even though I'm
No.
in melee with him.
Correct.
You're in a threatened square, so like
Yeah,
you
but
moving away. would-
but when
You don't
someone's prone, you have
automatically-
advantage versus them if you're
You
within
have
5 feet of them.
disadvantage on your attack rolls unless you move up to within 5 feet of him.
Right. You can't melee him, for example, until you move forward because he's fucking giant and he has like a really fucking long weapon.
All right, this is round 1 though. I have a million movement. All right, so
Right.
I will go. I will move directly at him. So I moved 10 feet towards him. I'm now within 5 feet of him. Because I'm within 5 feet of him and he's prone, I have advantage
Right.
on my attack rolls. And normally I'd have disadvantages because I'm ranged, but I don't have disadvantages because I have crossbow talent. So I'm going to have advantage on my next attacks. And then I'm going to take my other attacks for this round because I've just knocked his ass prone.
Oh god.
So,
This is gonna be the most ridiculous alpha strength.
all right. So it's not that much better than my normal one, but anyways. So I'm not going to take aimed attack. So, okay, I had attack 1. I get 8 on my first round. So let's go for aim shots here. And they're all at advantage.
So sad I wasn't first.
Yeah, me too. All right.
Because everything would be crit.
All right. The first roll is a 16. I'm going to add a precision shot to that. Oh, I got to do damage for the first one too. Hold on. The first one did 12, 15. I got to roll it again because it's another dice. One more second. 15. Where did I roll a 3? Roll 1d10. Okay, the first one did 15 and 6 is 21. The first one did 21 damage. The
Okay, hold on.
second shot. Okay.
So you roll your attack rolls a 16 to hit?
No, I haven't done that one yet. That was the first roll was a 33 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the second roll that I'm looking at?
I'm rolling a precision attack onto that 16. My roll is a 21.
Okay. 21 is a miss.
Okay. I'll take my third attack, and I'll shoot at him. I'm not gonna roll aimed. I'm just gonna roll regular. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 33.
That's it.
Okay, and
It's
I'm
a
gonna
crit too.
yeah, I'm gonna add. Oh man, so many things to think
That's
about here.
juicy. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna add a. Which is which? I'm gonna add a menacing attack to that. So that's so, and I double that dice as well, or roll that dice again. So this one hits for 1 second. I roll that D9 again, or D10 rather. So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw on DC 18.
Wisdom saving throw, DC 18. Fails.
Okay, so he has disadvantage. He's frightened of me, and he has disadvantage on ability checks or attack rolls while I'm in his line of sight, and he can't willingly move closer to me.
Alright, and let me check what frightened is. Is he immune to frightened?
I hope not. 'Cause I just frightened his fucking ass. Not immune to frightened. Beautiful. All right. So then that's the damage on it. So, okay, so the damage on the second attack is 17, 19 is 19 and 9 is 28. Okay?
Yeah.
That's actually my third attack, so I missed the second one. Fourth attack, I'll again take it, this time just a regular crossbow attack at advantage. That is a 25.
It's a hit.
Okay. That will do 11 points of piercing.
Okay. So it's 11 plus...
No plus, just 11.
Well, plus the subsequent attacks.
Oh.
I haven't put any of them in yet. I was going to add them all up at once. Cause it's
I'm
easier to
sorry.
just-
So we have to... Oh, fuck me, dude. I thought I was writing these... I thought I was saying these out loud. All right.
You were, but I just wasn't
That's
punching
fine.
them in.
The first one did... First one missed, right? No, this... God damn it. We're never going to figure this out. This will never end. All right. Did I just cut off...
Figure it out, man.
Yep.
I have faith in you.
Okay. So the first one did roll. Where did we roll this at? That was... The D10 is for damage, the trip, so that's 9. It's 9 on top of... I think it was 12. So the first one did 21. The second one missed. And then the third one here was also a crit. That one rolled for 17, and 9 was 26, plus another 2 was 28. Okay, so we've done 21 and 28. Okay. And then I just hit him again for 12.
Yep.
Okay. Then I will roll my... That's 4. My fifth attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 27.
It's a hit.
And that one will do 12 points of piercing.
Yeah.
I'll roll my sixth attack. Did I not just roll that? Oh, it's a 24. 24 hit.
24 is a hit, yes.
Okay. That's 11 points of piercing.
Okay.
I'll roll my seventh attack. That's a 25.
It's a hit.
Okay. Does 12 points of piercing. And I'll roll my eighth attack. This is my final attack for the round.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll roll that at a 26.
It's a hit.
Okay. And that will hit him for 8 points of piercing.
Alright.
So how much damage is that total?
Not that much because none of these were aim shots. So it was 20.
104.
104. Okay. I'm going to then... That's my action surge taken care of, isn't it? I've used my bonus action for this turn. I've used three of my maneuver dice. Okay, I am going to... Is that disadvantage? All right, I'm going to try to back up. So this was 10 to go towards him, right? I'm going to... What's his range on his sword? What do I need to move to be out of his melee range?
His range on sword is 15.
Okay, so I'm going to go 5, 10, 15. This would be moving out of his range. So he gets an attack of opportunity at me. At disadvantage.
Yep. So 18?
18 does not hit me.
Alright.
So I'm at 10 there. That's 10 towards him. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'll yell, Navio, he's all yours. And then I'll end my turn.
And then he's going to use his legendary action to target
shit.
you, and you have to succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, or
He's doing
be
what to me?
magically cursed. He's cursing you
The fucker.
with a legendary action. So you need to do a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
It's a 9.
So you fail. So You are now magically cursed. Until the curse ends, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, and you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. So, Navio.
At the end. Oh, that's
Navio pulls the large mace that he stole from the store out from behind his back.
God. All right.
He says, "Greetings, Angelina. You may recognize this. That is Widow's perfume, the Thunder Demon Maul." And he moves toward the demon's head as the demon is lying on the ground. And he leaps into the air to gain momentum, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he brings the maul down with full force on the demon's face.
Not a demon.
I don't...
fine.
Look, if the maul can kill it, it's a demon.
All right, make your attack roll. So you ran up and you're jumping down and trying to hit him.
Yeah, I don't actually have this weapon, so I don't know what you want me to do for the attack roll.
Let me look
You're supposed
at
to have
your.
memorized it.
You have your martial weapons done, right? Yeah.
I mean, I have
okay.
Maul of Smiting, which has +8. I'm raging. I'm like advantaged, right?
Oh, are you
I'm
reckless attacking?
reckless.
You are
Yeah,
reckless?
of course this
You
is
don't need
reckless.
reckless.
You don't need to reckless attack because he's prone, so you already get advantage.
Don't care. I'm reckless.
Okay.
That's fine. All right, so he's gonna recklessly take some. So yeah, just do your attack roll for your maul smiting. It is correct in there. It should be it's a +8. So you can just click on that. So 21 is a miss, so it doesn't matter.
Holy.
Aww.
And then you can attack with it again from extra attack.
Yep.
Assuming that you want to attack with it again.
The maul is stuck in the chair. Like it's stuck there, and I can't get it back out. So I pull out the scimitar and go at him with the extra attacks.
Okay.
All right. The maul is sunk into the chair.
It was definitely worth stealing, though. I'm glad that I did that.
26 is a hit.
And I have one more attack. Yeah,
Did you rage as your bonus action?
I did. Yes.
Does he get 3 attacks then?
I think it's from the ranger thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yep, underdog.
I've
okay.
had 3 all the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
times. I don't know.
3 on your first turn, yep.
21's a miss, though.
21 is a miss, correct. So
All
he
right.
takes-
I stand right there in front of his face, sort of dancing at him.
So he's taking.
Navio star.
So he's taken 7 then.
After
Yeah.
missing with the maul.
Pretty much the same opening round.
Damn it. All right. And he is going to use legendary action to cause each creature within 30 feet of him to make a DC 15 con saving throw. On a failed saving throw, each of your hit points maximum is magically reduced by 3d6.
Oh, God. That doesn't sound fun.
And if we succeed, nothing.
If you succeed, yes, nothing happens.
Okay.
What was the DC?
15.
15.
Okay,
Oh,
3d6. Do I roll it or you?
I'll roll it.
Okay.
All right.
Warren, are you in 30 feet?
Yeah, he is. I
All right,
just checked.
so Navio and Gorn both lose 9 off their maximum hit points.
Okay. Doesn't affect my current, though, right?
If your current is over the new maximum, it will remove
Right.
those.
Okay.
But otherwise, no, it will not affect. It's not proportional. It's
Said
not
9?
and 9.
Okay.
Yep.
It's okay.
Hello.
What is that effect? What happens as he does that?
He sends out red energy beams from both of his hands that swirl around the room, and they sort of like wrap around your and Navio's throats, and they kind of like bind to his wrists like they're BDSM slave collars.
Okay.
That's it.
So he's just lassoed us, like basically. Like,
Yeah, he's lassoed you
Okay. All right.
with sex collars.
Sounds awkward. Well, I mean, the dancing's going on real close. Maybe that provoked him.
A little bit, yeah, maybe. All right. Salua.
Yeah, so do we have to do it again? What I like initially did? Like,
The
do we have...
The whole monster.
No.
No, you.
pass.
So I did the hot monster on him, which he failed.
Yeah, just throw up the. Or I can just throw him up actually.
Yeah, what-
I can throw it again if you want.
He is paralyzed for the duration. There's no effect on him dead. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another Wisdom saving throw when a successful spell ends. Yep.
And since he's paralyzed, he used reaction. I will move backwards like this. And
Yep.
it's my turn.
Uresef Irefalar.
This is great. So paralyzed is amazing.
Yep.
Because he fails all his deck saves. So your direct
Yes.
damage. You're gonna finger him, aren't you?
No.
Finger
Not
is
exactly.
weaker one.
Yeah. So we can talk about it afterwards. So
Okay, I'm ready.
Ulusef's going to back off so that he's not quite next to the guy, and then he's going to cast Disintegrate.
Throw up the spell card.
On Navio? Oh my god, it's a
Alright.
long spell card.
Yes,
Basically-
it is.
Basically, it just does 10d6 plus 40 damage because he automatically fails his reflex save. So the thing about this and Finger of Death is that Finger of Death does less damage, but on a fail save it does half damage, and this doesn't do anything on a failed
Got it.
on a successful save.
Did you cast it level 6 or 7?
6.
Alright.
All right. Do your roll, Chico.
And it's going to be with empowered meta magic, so I can reroll 5 of them.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
You can
curious to see
decide
the
after
damage.
you roll. If
Yeah,
you
you can
roll
decide after you
something.
roll.
Yeah, I'd say reroll 5 of them. 4 of them.
So the 1, the 2, the 3, the 3, and one of the 4s.
The thing is, if you reroll them, like there is
No,
a chance
all the
that you
fours
have to
stay.
use the new one. So
Can you reroll 4s? You can't, right? It's just 1s and 3s?
You can do whatever you want, but
Okay.
statistically, 3 and below, or you reroll, and everything about that you keep.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you subtract 6 from that, so you get 33. And then whatever you roll for these?
So it's
Subtract 9 from it, right?
not.
No,
Are
2
you
and
rerolling
3
threes
is
or no? Just the 1s and 2s?
The ones.
Oh,
the
it's
twos,
2
and-
3s. I'm sorry, you're right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're subtracting 9, so it's
Yeah.
30 plus 16.
So that's
46
46.
plus 40.
Yeah, it's
So it's
86. It's not bad, not bad.
force damage. Yes.
Wow, that shit's amazing.
All right.
Takes less dice, too. Less rolls, which is nice.
Right.
It's a
Alright.
much more efficient way of dealing that amount of damage.
The I lost my marker for the stupid fire elementals page.
Oh, I forgot about this stupid fire elemental.
Yeah, he summoned a fire elemental because he's a real big jerk. He's gonna make me flip like 4 pages back or wherever this is at.
I think Navio can probably solo that fire elemental.
Totally locked. Oh, here we go. All right, fire elemental has.
There is no way I would beat that fire elemental on my own. It deals 10 damage to me every time I attack it. Are you shitting me?
No, Sui, I see that line. That line is
Walking
That's
in-
incorrect.
What do you mean that's incorrect? It's going right for you. It just saw you alpha start
He
the
just
shit
moves
out of
through
this
him?
guy. Yeah.
What about the guy casting disintegrate?
He doesn't give a shit about
Disintegrate. I'm pretty sure you have to
Alright.
scream the name of the spell when you
the
cast
fire,
it.
The
Too. Alright.
fire elemental
Yeah.
moves into your space, so you take 1 point of fire damage, and you are now on fire. And...
Burn, baby, burn.
Oh yeah.
Whose
burn,
team are
baby,
you
burn.
on, Ricky?
You said, what team are you on?
He's on the winning team here.
He moves 60 foot to me, no problem.
Attack rolls for 21.
Yeah, the elementals that fly are real fast.
All right, 21 hits.
I think the flying speed is 60.
Does it hit? Yeah, it does. Okay.
Seven points of damage.
Okay.
And he's going to make another attack roll, and that's a 9, which is a miss.
Yep.
And going back to this guy's turn. So, on a result of, is it 11 or higher? It is 11 or higher. All right. His lair trembles violently
Hold on.
for a moment.
What type is that? What type of check is that? Because he's got disadvantages on like fucking everything right now. He has disadvantages on ability checks from me.
This isn't an ability check. This is a lair action.
Okay.
The room trembles for a moment. Each creature on the floor of the tomb must succeed on a DC 19 Dex saving throw or be knocked prone.
DC 19 Dex.
Okay. I'm still rolling everything at disadvantage because I'm cursed, right?
Man, my elemental needs to do that as well.
No fucking problem.
Shit. Yay for Dex characters and Dex saving throws.
Yeah.
Dex
Yeah, that's
saving
true.
throw.
Alright, so...
Normal +1 is 16.
1 + 1 is 16. No, it isn't.
No, mine. 15 + 1 is 16, I'm saying, because of my cloak, but...
Oh, cloak. What does the cloak do? I got one of those.
1 AC +1 saving throw.
Sure.
Oh yeah, you guys have magic weapons and stuff like that.
I used that. Another no.
I have magic armor. That's why I have good
I
armor.
don't think I can do anything about it, so...
Are you
What's the
trolling
effect?
me with this brooch of shielding?
It's good.
Is there any force damage on this plane?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
It's called your allies disintegrate. He just did it.
Uh-huh.
Alright, this is at the end of each of its turns then. Alright, cool. So, Felisu, I should probably do a little
That's
simple-
Silo, not...
Was
That's
the
Silo, not Felly. So,
was
that's
the
Silo.
fire elemental knocked prone or not?
No. Mostly because it can't be prone. It's not a real thing.
Okay.
Is this just
Right.
prone or also damage?
No, but just prone.
Just prone.
Just
So
prone.
it doesn't do anything about my concentration.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
But
Nope.
he's now
Alright.
gonna roll against all this shit, right?
He's got to roll. He can't do anything with his actions. He's just going to end his turn and try to break this hold.
I think he might have
from the-
disadvantage on that. Hold on though.
Really? What from?
From being prone?
It is frightened of you until the end of next turn. A frightened creature has a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. This is a saving throw? Or is this an ability
Yeah.
check? God damn it. Does that work on
It's
anything?
a saving throw. It's a
Pretty
saving
sure
throw.
Yeah, it's a
Alright.
saving throw. So,
Damn, that would have been good.
Okay.
And it's... What's the DC? It's 15, right?
Ricky.
18, I think.
18.
What? Oh, on my thing, 18.
Okay.
Alright, he fails.
Yes.
God, this
Fuck
guy's
this
so
boss.
fucked.
Fuck this
Alright,
boss.
Morin.
You have crits, guys. Don't forget. Everything is crit if you
Yeah.
if you hit.
Really?
If you're next to him, everything's
Yeah,
crits
attack
also.
rolls are crit when enemy is paralyzed.
Why didn't you cast this earlier? Right before I alphaed him
I
with
did.
1,000 fucking rounds.
I did, but because of the change of the turn order, I did cast it first because
Alright, so I'm running straight at him.
Yep.
Alright.
Unreal.
5, 10. Okay.
Just for the record, he's only rolled a 1, 2, or 3 on his saving throws. Super
Alright.
bad.
Fire bitch
Disgusting.
gets to attack me over here. So I'm running out of range.
By
with
the
it.
way, so you don't
Take
forget
1d10
wild
fire
magic
damage at the start of your
because-
turn.
Okay, I'll roll that.
Yeah, so... It's a 15.
Its attack rolls a 15? Misses.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I'm going to point, it's on the fucking ground, I'm going to point blank it with my crossbow. Like I mean, how big is it? Like what can I see? What am I looking at? I want to get something tender.
He's like thighs.
His
Pretty close
thighs?
to it.
His tender
thighs.
thighs? The leader of the
Tender
fire
thighs?
elemental plane has tender thighs. All right, I'll shoot him in his tender
Yeah.
thighs. All right, Jolie, it's time for your tender thighs to get worked over, I yell. And then begin shooting him in his tender fucking thighs. All right. Is it advantage versus these, or yes, it is. And they
Yeah,
auto crit. And he crits. He crits. Oh my god.
But
All
you
right.
have to hit. You
Right.
have to hit. You
Okay.
have advantage,
have
but it must hit.
But I have disadvantage on my attacks because I'm fucking cursed. So I'm just gonna cancel.
They
it.
cancel out those normal rolls.
All right. Was it concentration or not? The spell.
Oh yeah.
No.
How do you
No,
put
The
it?
curse.
It's not a concentration curse.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
All right. My first roll then is here. It's a 30. Does that hit?
That's it.
That's a hit. All right. So that's gonna be a critical, you said. So I'd have to roll it twice. All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna also
Well-
I'm gonna use one of
Kind
my.
of, because when you click it twice, it's going to add a
Oh,
bunch
it's
of
gonna
stuff.
add the damage. Yeah, click it. How many dice rolls is it, or how many die is it?
It's
like,
it's just one. It's just 1d6. So crits
all
don't do
right.
all
So
that much.
roll 2d6 plus whatever the damage is supposed to be.
I'll just roll another d6 like that. So it's 13 damage there, but I'm gonna add another menacing attack on there,
All right.
which is 4. So it does another 4, and I roll that dice again because it's a crit, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's 9, 10, 11, and 11. That's 22 then on the first
All
one.
right.
He needs to make a wisdom save on DC 18.
What is this thing?
Else.
Okay, he's frightened of me till next turn again.
Yeah.
Which is fair. I've been shooting him for a lot, and I'm getting his tender
And
thighs.
he can't move. He's literally
Cannot
just
do anything.
paralyzed.
Imagine if you were lying on the ground, your tender thighs were being shot with a crossbow. You'd be frightened. This is fair and reasonable. Alright.
Just seizing.
I'll take my second attack on him. I guess it's also a normal attack. It's a 26.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. It does 9 and 6 is 4, so it's 13. I'll take my third attack on him. That's a 25.
It's a hit.
Okay. That's 10 plus... Oops, hold on. Sorry, that's the wrong number. 10 plus 4, so it's 14.
Yeah.
And he's still paralyzed, isn't he? I'm going to shoot him again then. Alright, one last. This is my bonus action for another crossbow attack. That's a 30.
That's it.
And I'll hit him for 8 plus 3, and then I will add in my final maneuver dice for another. This time I'll make it a... I don't know. Let's give him a goading attack. It's a 9, and so that's 14, 15, 16, 14, 3 is 17, and 8 is 25. So that's 25 total. So my 4 attacks were 22, 13, 14, 25.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I got him.
All right, and he needs to make another save here. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Fuck this guy.
He has all
gotta be
the
fucking
negative
kidding
things possible on
All
him.
right, he fails.
He fails his wisdom. All
I
right, so now
literally
he's
haven't rolled. I literally have not rolled over a 3 this entire encounter on this.
now he's goaded and scared of me, which means if he has disadvantage trying to attack anybody else, and disadvantage when I'm in sight, and anyways, he's
Yeah,
disadvantaged.
he's got disadvantage on everything. I get it. I get it. And he's paralyzed, so he can't use any of his legendary actions. Which is
And
fucking-
then I'm gonna run the rest of my feet to go behind my buddy until behind Navio here.
Oh, I
Help me, Navio! All right, I'm done.
All right, Navio.
The wrong way. You moved me somehow.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry.
Move up another
Yeah,
tile. Move up another tile. Move up
No, I'm
another
above
tile.
you. On my screen, I'm above you.
Yeah, because I moved, but
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
that's the tile I meant.
Because
Yeah.
you have control.
This is
for it.
better. This is
You
better.
have control over his stuff because
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I just realized that you gave me a ring of feather falling, so when I fall, I go slower.
Oh, you take the ball.
That's why when I leapt up with the maul and tried to crush his head in, it didn't work. Cause like I leapt up and then I was like,
I don't know. The ring of featherfall makes it if you descend 60 feet, you descend 60 feet per round instead, and you take no damage from falling.
Oh,
It doesn't
But
make
because
yeah, and
you
he
fall
took
like
no
a
damage
feather.
from me falling. I'm gonna stab him in the face a lot. I don't think there's any nuance to my turn.
All right.
Um,
I like this paralyzed thing.
am I rolling with advantage?
Yes,
Yes.
because he's paralyzed.
I did a small mistake.
23's a miss.
One more time.
Okay.
23's a miss.
But he's this
Yeah.
giant paralyzed prone thing in
You
front
didn't
of
go
me.
for his thighs, man. That's where he's weak.
You're trying to get him in the head.
Oh,
And
I was attacking his chair again. Oh.
all right. Kaselua.
I will stand up, so it will be 15 of my movement, and I will do the same thing my brother did. I will cast Disintegrate.
For all the damage.
All right.
At level 6.
So he doesn't get to roll against us because he's paralyzed. Oh, man.
Yeah, and
So you're gonna need to have him break this paralyzation. I think that's gonna be important for your overall game plan here.
Yeah, I think I got that. I think I got that one. I'm checking something real quick.
I want to do Empowered Spell on this. Oh, yes, Empowered Spell for.
Pretty sure you have to declare that. Like, just for the future, I'm pretty sure you have to do that before you roll
No,
it.
it's when you roll damage for a spell, you can spend point to re-roll a number. It's after
Yeah,
you.
for that specific one, you don't have to announce it before the spell.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to re-roll all the 1s, 2s, and one of the 3s, so it would be 5 dice and 5, 10 damage, so it's 64, and I roll
Okay.
5d6. 77 total
that'd be
force
fair.
damage.
77. You got it.
Does that crit?
No.
Because it's not attack roll, it's DC, like its
Okay.
ability.
Trust me, if that shit crit,
I want this to happen. What about the wild magic search? I want this shit to happen. Because I used my Dates of Chaos, so you can force me immediately table or roll d20.
Let me see this table here.
I want to see something happen.
Nah, I can do that literally whenever I want. I'm not going to do it right now.
Okay.
It's silly to do it now. Maybe I'll do it
Okay.
on my turn.
Okay, fine. That's my turn.
Ulisev.
I don't think I have much of a choice, but okay, so since I was prone, I'm going to stand up, and then I'm going to walk close to the guy, and then I'm going to use a 7th level spell slot to cast Disintegrate on him again.
You got it.
And hopefully this kills him.
We'll see.
Well, let's hope, because if it doesn't, things might get real hairy real quick.
I don't know.
Because I got a
He's just
plan
been lying
now.
here for so long, with his tender thighs exposed
I got
to
a
the world.
plan here.
Do we know for sure that he's not dead already?
No, we have no idea. I'm just shooting repeatedly into his thigh. He could be dead or not dead. I'm not looking at the rest of him whatsoever.
I think the chair is dead.
Are you
Chair is fucked.
spending sorcerer points to reroll your 1s and 2s?
By the way, the mall have bonus damage to structure, I think. So yeah, the chair is pretty much destroyed.
It's
Chair
bonus damage to
crusher.
constructs. So yeah, it would do bonus damage to its chair.
Chair's a construct?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
It
It's
used
a
to be.
mechanical
But I
chair.
thought construct was like about magical creatures. I
Yeah,
thought it was about
if
chairs.
it's like,
So it's like
if
it does
a
extra damage
that's
to
what I said, if it's
golems and
mechanical
wardrobes.
chair. Yeah, if it's a mechanical chair.
Right.
So
55?
55
Plus the 40.
plus 40, so 55 and 40 is using
95?
math 95.
95. Alright, 95 force damage. Did that kill him?
That's a no.
We've done like
No,
400 damage to this guy
Are
already.
you kidding me? We've done a lot
Use
more than that.
everything.
really close.
Don't tell us those things.
We-
Silly.
He's so close to killing you all.
You guys have only done 385 damage to him.
That's a lie.
Have you been tracking that?
No, he has not.
He just.
All right,
No, I just know that I've done a lot of damage
fire
myself.
element.
Gotcha.
It's time for some real fun times.
Uh,
All right, this fire elemental is going to move into this sphere or this tile and do 1 point of fire damage to you, apparently, because I
Oh
can't
my
roll
God.
anything other than 1.
Two.
Okay?
If you do that 95 more rounds, you'll equal what he did last round.
I know. He's doing it to Elton. And then he's going to take his action to disengage, and he's going to move over here and do the same thing to you.
So I roll for the concentration,
Damage,
right?
and you are on fire. Yep, so you take 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of your turns.
Oh, why? So I have to roll the 1d10 or was it 1 damage?
It was 1 damage this time, and at the start of,
Ah,
and at the start of each of your successive turns, you take another 1d10 fire damage because you're on
Oh,
fire.
I just wanted the correct
But,
number.
but since you took damage, you got to do concentration.
Yep,
Just for the 1 damage.
yep.
Can you feel that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically.
Oh, yeah.
17. What's
17 is a
the-
fail or a pass?
Yeah, what do I have to roll to pass?
Isn't it like 10 if it's
Maintain
just,
the.
I
Is
think it's
it my
basic 10,
DC
isn't it?
or?
Let me check.
I don't remember now how that works to maintain the spell.
It's like something
I think
plus
it's 10
damage
plus
dealt.
half the damage dealt. But I might be wrong.
Sounds reasonable.
There is some rule for it because
Yeah.
one time I had to roll like 22 to maintain.
Whenever you take
speed
damage, you must make a con saving throw. The DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number was higher.
So you have to
Or
beat
half.
10. Okay.
Yep.
If you take damage from multiple sources, you make a separate saving throw for each source of damage.
I see.
So it's good. He's still paralyzed for the rest of life.
Didn't help.
Alright, so let's roll for his lair action. I'm just gonna kill myself, seriously. Alright, I guess I'm gonna roll another 2.
Sweet.
Seriously, I have not rolled over
I can help you with
this
character design.
entire
We'll put armor plates on those thighs. I promise, man.
This is so XCOM.
Alright,
Let's,
this is ridiculous, the
With this
XCOM.
guy.
Getting stun locked.
All right, I'm gonna end his turn here. Make my wisdom save. What's the DC?
18.
18.
All right, I guess he fails again. This is literally the most uneventful fight that I've ever seen.
It's me
Okay,
again. Right. I'm gonna.
Go ahead. Just finish him off.
All right. So he's got one
What
thigh
about the
like
last
peppered in
thing?
arrows.
Nothing
I'm gonna switch to the other thigh, and I'm gonna shoot the same thing, just straight arrows into his thigh. We'll start rolling on those. The first is a 24.
It's a miss.
The second is a 29.
It's a hit.
Okay. That's 10 plus 4, so that's 14.
You son of a bitch.
Say again?
All right. No, I was talking to myself. Sorry.
Okay.
I was saying, how much health do you have left? You son of a bitch.
The third one is going to be a 24, which is a miss by 1, I believe.
Yep.
And the last action will be a 22. All right.
Miss as well.
And then I will finish my movement to hide within. Oh, and I got to roll 1d10 for being on fire. So
Yes, that too.
okay.
Can you stop running through me if you're on fire?
No, I'm trying to
Maybe.
catch you on fire. I'm stop, dropping, and rolling in your robes.
All right, Stanavio, you're on fire as well, I do believe. That fire elemental.
I
went
was
through-
never. Did
No.
he? No, he went
No.
straight to Garin.
Yeah, everyone
Oh
except
yeah, he did. Yeah, yep. You're right. He went. straight to-
Navio knows
He
exactly.
skipped
when he's on
Navio. That
fire.
was the last fight. Yep. Yep.
This
you're
time
right.
around, he's learned. You'll never trick him with fire again.
Oh my god.
24 's
So
a
that's
miss.
a miss?
Yeah.
Yes.
5 is a
That's
hit.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And it's
And
crit.
roll it
You
again.
get to crit.
It's a crit.
Crit. So 1.
How do I crit?
Just
Let
roll
me
whatever your
just-
damage dice is on that
Dash
again.
R 1d6.
And you get to roll your sneak attack because I'm standing adjacent
Yep.
to him, and it's advantage both.
Well, he would get to do that anyway
Yep.
because he's got advantage.
Sneak attack is also great.
So roll your
Yep.
sneak attack twice.
Yep. So
Okay.
attack twice. 17.
24.
So minus 17.
24.
Why do you
yep.
get 9? I get 6, 7,
Because
10,
rage.
17.
He has rage.
Oh,
Okay, so there's more on top of it then.
Yeah, there's 2 more on top of it. So 17. All right.
So
One
Wow.
more?
it would be 26.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
26.
Is he dead?
No, he's not dead yet. If he was
Oh.
dead yet, I would let you.
Were you hitting his thighs? Like, were you going for the armor and other parts of his body? 'Cause this
19 is a miss.
I've been mostly hitting the chair.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty heavily armored. Doesn't really help his health total very much.
All right. Is that all you got?
I think so.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah, so firstly, I take damage.
Yes, you do.
5 damage and
Concentration.
Save.
Yeah.
Remains.
All right. Must be nice.
I have to roll a 1. Fail that.
2. 2 would be a 10, right? Isn't it 10?
The DC's 10, so he would.
Oh,
make
if you
it.
hit the DC, you're safe. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Let's finish this shit.
That's more disintegrate.
Level 7 disintegrate. And is that enough, or do I have to do empowered spell?
I'm not going to tell you if it's
Okay,
enough.
okay,
If
I
you
will
decide
empower it,
damage or
fine.
not.
Power spell it is.
I will empower it. Okay.
All right.
So, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and total is 8. So 71, and I reroll.
Sure.
So 93 total.
93.
93 total force damage. If this fucker's still alive, then
Then there's something going on here, huh?
I mean, we'll just keep fucking beating this guy up.
Yeah, we've heard
Yeah,
nothing.
he's fine. Let's go.
what if there are like Horcruxes or something?
What if you have
Let's
to kill
go,
that fucking
Lisa.
fire elemental?
Let's
Can
go.
I
Fire
roll
damage.
insight and see if there are Horcruxes?
Okay, your turn, brother.
Well, shit, man. I'm like running out of stuff to do on this guy.
You might get a turn. That'd be terrible.
Yeah, he might get a turn on it. Might be terrible.
Does he look like he's hurt?
Oh, he's really hurt.
4 disintegrates into him, and he's paralyzed. He must be hurt.
He's
And like
not
20
dead.
arrows.
After
he's,
taking
he's
four-
What if we
pretty
have to
hurt.
kill the fire elemental? What if that's like his spirit?
Yeah.
this guy's not dead after taking like 450 damage.
I think it's more.
Way
than that.
more than that. Way more than that.
I would say it's already like 500 at least.
I'd be curious to hear. Sui's probably keeping track somewhere. So
I
we'll-
actually,
No, I'm keeping
Any-
track.
How much is he
There must
taking?
be some secret. Navio, destroy the chair. The chair is keeping him alive.
the spirit chair.
The chair.
It seats his spirit.
shit. I mean, no fun. Like,
Kill the elemental. See if it works.
okay, fine.
Just-
I'll cast
Just
Cone
the
of
wind
Cold.
spell if you have.
Yeah, get him
Alright.
as well. Yeah, cock them both.
Yeah, I'll cast Cone of Cold so that it hits both of them.
And Navia.
And
Right?
you too, in that case.
Just like that.
If it's Navio, then it's also good.
Phew. With Empower spell.
Oh, spell card. I think I have to make a save on my little elemental.
I like that disintegrate spell. I could use that.
I wanted to disintegrate him. Damn it. It's like he would disappear totally.
Disintegrate says that like a part of them does disappear every time you cast it, right?
I think it's
No,
if it kills them.
It's
If it kills them, it like
If it kills
destroys
him.
them.
like the perpetual thing. It is when it's you hit the
There's a lot of
structure or
resurrection in
something.
this universe, so
like
like it fucks with
land or stone or like any of this.
Alright.
destroys.
Okay.
35.
No, it's
And then you get to
Empower,
reroll.
so I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm basically re-rolling all of it except for the 3 7s.
All right.
Even the 4. Wow.
Oh yeah, he's going for bust. He wants to finish this.
Well, 4 is below average, so yes, you always do.
So it's 21 plus whatever you've got left.
46.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. He's froze. He's freezing, and the elemental is like. The elemental is a little wounded, and the big guy his feet are all nice and frosty, and he's got arrows all in his thighs, and he's been stabbed in the face a bunch of times while he's paralyzed.
And his chair is cut up.
He's like leaking like magma out of the side of his face, and his chair is like, despite the fact that his chair is metal, it's like got like a pool of his face blood magma on it, and it's melting a little bit. Is that all you got?
I mean, it's his turn. Does he have anything besides being paralyzed?
No, it's the elemental's turn.
Oh.
He's gonna move back into Seth. So another 1d10 damage. Which
I
is
think
8.
I missed the 1d10 damage on me starting my turn
yeah,
also.
it's fine.
I'm
You
going
can
to
do
roll that also.
Yeah, it's fine. So it's 8 from him, and then the start of your turn was whatever. I'll just do it here real quick. It's 12 total.
Okay. I can't update my thing when he's on top of me.
Yeah, I'll move him back up so you can update it. And then he's going to make some attacks. An 8 and a 15 are both misses.
Yeah.
Lair action, please. Just one time. Give me the lair action.
Don't forget about exploding Ricky whenever you want to.
Yes, finally.
Wow,
All right, so I get my second layer action. So that means that he is going to, on himself, create an anti-magic field that fills the space.
Can I as reaction counterspell that?
Yes, please.
It's a layer action.
No, that would've been
throw up the card for counterspell or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, I want to see if
how
it counters layer actions.
I think it
If
will
it
not
counts
work
as
because
action
of
or
that.
not.
Because it means
You attempt to interrupt a creature.
a creature. This is not a creature.
It's not a creature, it's the lair. So, casts anti-magic field, which I'm going to throw the... Oh, god damn it. Creates a divorce from magical energy that suffuses the multiverse. Within the sphere, spells can't be cast, summon creatures disappear, magic items become mundane. Until the spell ends, the sphere moves with you centered on you. So
Does
it's gonna
it say it dispels existing magic? Because you said summon creatures, magic items, and something else, but I don't think I heard anything about dispelling existing spells.
Spells and or other magical effects, except those created by an artifact or deity or suppressed within the sphere, can't retreat into it. Slot expended to cast the suppressed spell is consumed. While an effect is suppressed, it doesn't function. Time it's been suppressed counts against its duration.
Okay.
So what's the radius on this? Is it the whole realm? Is it the whole thing? The whole layer?
10 feet around him.
Okay.
And
Centered where? On his thighs?
yeah.
So
I mean,
him
size.
and 10 feet anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So like that. All right. So
And does
he's
it
gonna
dispel or
stand-
suppress? It suppresses, right?
It suppresses. He's still technically paralyzed.
Gotcha.
He's just not paralyzed.
Okay. And
So
that
at
happens
the end of
before his turn?
they go- Yes, that happens before his turn.
Oh, shit.
It's a lair action at the top of the turn, and then he takes his turn. So he finally gets to do something, which is fantastic considering he's like literally almost dead. So he is going to use.
Just disintegrate him again. Easier.
No.
You
We are
can't.
we are out.
He's going to use.
We can literally do nothing to him now.
Yeah.
It's all you guys.
Kill the elemental at least.
Physical
All right,
damage.
he's going to use a bonus action to disengage. And
He's still prone, isn't he?
Yeah,
Still
he's
prone.
definitely fucking prone. I prone the
No.
shit out of him.
Why would I? That's pretty bad. Then actually, he's not going to be able to do what he wants if he's prone. Actually. All right. Well, he's going to use half of his movement to stand up. He's going to.
He's wobbly on his broken thighs.
Yeah, he's real wobbly. He's going to make an attack swing at
Navio.
Mr. Gorham.
Navio's right there. That man
So
was
are
close
you.
dancing.
We are more threatening.
Didn't you like goad
Okay.
him?
20 hit or a
It
miss.
wears off after a turn. What's up?
20 hit or a miss.
20 is exactly a hit, unfortunately. Unless
All
someone
right.
has any sort of magic that can influence that.
Yes, I can. Bend luck. 2 sorcery points. Let's go.
All right. Before you use your bend luck, you're rolling on a table. Roll on this table, boyo.
Okay.
Let's see. 31 or 55. You are transported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn. Or 55. Your hair falls out but grows back within 24 hours. Since my hair was already burned, it falls down like I'm.
All right. This is less punishing than the Dark Heresy Psyker
There are
rules, I
more
think.
finishing things, but
Seems
still
like
like it.
Yeah, so far
I'm bored at the moment.
All right. So what does Ben Luck do here?
I roll 1d4 and I will subtract his attack, so 1.
That's
Excellent.
it misses.
All right, next
Nice.
attack roll.
Does that even work in anti-magic field?
Oh,
It's a good question, actually.
this is not spell. Like this
Yeah,
is
it's
not
luck.
considered spell.
He's influencing the luck.
It says to twist fate using your wild magic, so I'm going to actually assume that it counts as magic.
Does he
Because
get
it does
his
say
hair back?
you
That's
twist
right.
fate
Fuck you
using your
guys.
wild magic.
Thanks for that
No,
one.
he doesn't get his hair back because that's tied to chaos. That's a different thing.
All right. So it hits
Oh,
me.
so I get the dice back.
Yeah, you get your
Fuck,
sorcery dice back. It just you can't.
Or
bend
the-
it. It just doesn't work.
You just can't do anything with them for the
Alright,
rest
so
of
actually,
the.
I actually do get. I actually do. I actually
I
do
have
Yeah.
weapons. I have weapons. Don't worry.
Okay, but Felicit's hair did all fall out, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
but it will grow back in 1 day.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gotta be.
It
painful.
happened to me.
It's gotta
in the
itch like
past.
shit if it's growing super fast for a day. Anyways. Okay.
All right, so he hits you for 19 piercing.
That's not good. Okay.
Otherwise, it would not be back to go astral plane.
Then it's going to. Yeah, he's gonna attack you again with the scimitar.
Is the scimitar that fucking 20-foot
Scimitar.
weapon? Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a 12 to hit.
12's not gonna hit me, I don't
Unfortunately.
think.
No, he is not.
It just
But-
dawned on me that he can attack stuff 15 feet away, but that his anti-magic shell is 10 feet away, so he can be attacking me and I could still use shield spell.
Yep. Well, unless he moves closer than his
Right.
maximum range, but yeah.
But he's way too stupid for that.
He's the leader of a realm. He's probably all right.
All right, and then he is going to. Oh. All right, then he's going to be done with his turn. Well, he's gonna be done with his
Does he want
turn.
to stand up, or is he still good being prone?
Yeah, he stood up.
Okay.
He stood up before he made his attacks.
Okay.
And then he's going to do his wisdom saving throw, which he rolls the 3 on again and fails. All right, Mr. Gorin.
So I'm in melee with him.
Yes.
Good. I get it. Oh, he's not prone. Less good.
Nope.
All right. That's okay, but
Fully able.
I'm an anti-magic shell, so I'm not cursed when I'm next to him either. So it's a net
Oh.
equality. So,
But your
true.
weapons aren't magical anymore, though, also.
do you think that's
No,
not going to
they're
hurt him?
It may be.
If I shoot him from outside of the shell, are my weapons still magical?
No. Because
The ammunition
your
is-
weapon will be magical, but the bolt that it fires will not be magical. Because the bolt will go into the...
All right. I will attempt. I'll take a attack action on him here, and I'll just go ahead and attack. So my first shot is a 31 to hit.
All right. It's a hit.
Okay. Do I need to subtract? I don't. It's
a
not
magic
magical,
weapon.
so it's only a 30 then.
Yeah, it would only be a 30 to hit.
Okay, so it's a 30 to hit, and it's going to do one less damage than listed here. So it does 7.
7, and then... no fucking way.
Is that good? We good?
I wish I could show you my screen right now.
Why?
What is happening?
So the arrow sinks into
His thigh.
leg,
Uh-huh.
his thigh, and he just starts gasping for air. Go ahead.
All right.
What else would you like to do?
I've been shooting over and over again, trying to get the big artery in the fucking leg, and I'm shooting through the thigh for that. And I finally hit his demonic fire elemental artery in his tender, juicy thighs. They finally pop open, blowing like elemental blood and guts and everything all over Navio, while I calmly step out of the way. So, and I yell, "Fuck that guy! I can't believe he's messed up my vacation. When are we leaving, Navio? You promised me a proper vacation. We're here in this shitty Fire Emblem playing. I want to go home. I want some booze. I want a back rub. And I want to be fucking asleep by the fire. Are we leaving yet? And I turn angrily to Navio. And I'm done.
All right, Navio.
Navio is doing like the shower motions in the blood, like under the armpits.
It's good.
Beautiful gore.
And
Okay,
does this
then.
help anything? Or did we
So
just anger
So is he dead or not?
We just decided to kill him, and then okay, cool, we kill him. That's that.
Okay.
Is he dead?
Okay.
He
How much
goes
damage do we do,
to
Sal?
die.
He's not. He didn't die. He was just bleeding from his leg a little bit.
What?
Really?
Yeah, I didn't say. I
Keep
didn't say
attacking him, Goran.
Oh my god, I thought we were done.
I thought we were done.
All
That's
right.
why I asked. Is there anything else you want to do?
Yes, there is. I want to shoot him more. All right, I'll take my second
So
action.
much flavor for
All right,
nothing.
25. Does that? It's 24 with the -1, so I don't think it hits him, right?
Nope, that's a miss.
Okay, I'll take my third action again. Well, not third action, it's third shot. Also a miss, and then I will
Yep.
use my bonus action to roll second wind, and I'll take 16 points of healing.
All right, Navio.
I will attack him 3 times.
All right, make your attack roll. It's a miss. It's a miss. It's a hit.
Yes.
Roll for damage.
Do I get to roll a
Yes.
surprise thing too?
Sneak attack, because I'm within
Sneak
5 foot
attack.
of you.
Sneak attack him.
Yep.
So that's 5.
All right, Navio. How do you want to
How?
do it? How do you want to do it, Navio?
Oh, you got him! What? You just... All right, Navio's turn.
Navio hacks once more at the Demon King Widowmaker Lord's chair. And the chair finally cracks in half. And the top half of it teeters and slowly falls right on top of his skull. Which just splatters open on the floor of the throne room.
It does. And after that happens, his body starts just like slowly like melting into the floor and disintegrating, and like a huge hole opens up. And when you look down into the hole, you see like pretty looking small old man with a really long white beard, kind of like huddled up down there in chains.
I knew he was just
I
down there in
clap.
the basement. We just had to go
And he's
down
just
to the
like-
base.
What's happening up there?
I believe, I say.
Have you? And then he like you say, "I believe in you," and then he like looks up and he like does one of these and like just hulks out all of a sudden and jumps up out of there and he's like, "Whoa, thanks a lot for that, you guys. That's good. I gotta fix this shit. Shit's going bananas."
Wow.
Yes,
Guys
you
are weird.
Excellent. So, we're gonna chill here for a little bit, like a day, and then we'll
we
be
are
on our
kind
way,
of exhausted.
No. You'll stay here for a week. I'm gonna have a feast prepared for all of you once I get all this back in order. It shouldn't take too long.
Awesome.
Kind of like
I'm staying.
does a little clap for you guys like this. Real impressed. You guys are heroes. You did it.
Round 2.
I just
Just
want
share.
to, I just want to point out the fact that anti-magic shield, when you attacked him there, Filthy, with your first attack, put him from 8 health to 1
1.
health because you were missing the 1 point of magic damage.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I was laughing really hard.
What was his total HP?
It was 430, and he was taking less damage from the force attacks. The disintegrates weren't doing shit.
Oh, really?
Which is why it took so long. Yeah,
Like
I
half
thought
damage or
force
something?
would be okay.
yeah. The
Wow.
disintegrates weren't doing shit.
Okay.
Gotcha. So half damage each.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why it was taking so long.
That's why it appeared that we had done like
8
8,000
million
Made
damage.
more
damage.
damage than you actually
Right.
did. Yeah.
okay.
All right.
That was the best single target spell that we had.
Okay.
All right, we're way
so-
over our time that we have scheduled for this, guys.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Sui, for GMing. Just a quick clarification. Next week we'll be starting this was a 2-off campaign, so just a brief kind of interlude in between one long campaign and another long campaign. We'll be starting the beginning of that next time with level 5 characters as opposed to level 14 characters, and a kind of more drawn out story arc than this one. Sui, I really appreciate you being able to GM these for us. It was fun. We had a good time with it. Lots of giggles, which is a different type of fun. Got to play around with some ridiculous high level mechanics, which is cool. We never get to do that in the real games, so that was fun. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. All right, guys, all of you, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.